Well, today's Monday. The sky outside matches my shirt, as in it's very cloudy outside. And I have 3 of the, I would suppose, rather most worrisome days I will have in quite a while. So, with that said, happy Monday, everybody. I mean, look, my low and my high. My low is so incredibly stupid, but I have to get to my high before I tell you what this is. Actually, I'll do my act of kindness first. My act of kindness was I helped my parents watch my nephews, as well as assisted my mom with something. And that something was going to see the Marshall Tucker Band yesterday, which is my high. Yeah, I saw the Marshall Tucker Band yesterday. I'll get to that in a second. So what's my low? Okay. If there's one song that absolutely personifies the Marshall Tucker Band, it's Can't You See? And I was recording it on my phone. My phone battery died before the song. I mean, okay, full disclosure, the song really was about over. I mean, it was just them doing the chorus like over and over again with like the audience, like singing along, stuff like that. There were no new words used. Like, the song was about over. It just needed another, 3-4 minutes. Oh, the curse of having an idle game playing all the time. But, yeah, went back to Point of Bluff Vineyards yesterday, which, for those of you who don't remember, I went there to see Trace Atkins last year, and see Clyde Hoyser, who opened up for Trace Atkins. And it really was such a wonderful time. I mean, I gotta say, the view from Point of the Bluff. Now, I've always been a Bully Hill guy. Point of the Bluff actually does give Bully Hill a run for its money. I'll say that. I'll absolutely say that. The venue is great. And not only do they have concerts there, but they have weddings. They'll have a whole bunch of vendors show up for events. There's yoga classes sometimes. I mean, listen, if I got some of that YouTube money, I would totally be doing a whole bunch of that stuff. But I do not have the YouTube money. But I mean, what can I say? It was the freaking Marshall Tucker Band. You know, I was surrounded by, it was funny, my mom actually asked me, what do you think the average age is of everybody here? And I remembered, there was one couple that brought a little kid with them, little enough where the kid was probably old enough to be able to walk by himself, kind of like my nephews are, but the mom was carrying the kid kind of like this, or whatever. So that made that probably made the average age of everybody drop down a little bit. So I would say, at most, you have an average age of 47. If it wasn't for that kid being there, it'd probably be higher. But man, it was just a great time, man. The Marshall Tucker Band, it was awesome. I mean, for the record, I have my laptop out right now to do this week's One Piece Manga chapter, which for all intents and purposes I am going to be doing. But man, the Marshall Tucker Band was just so good, guys. I mean, it's the Marshall Tucker Band, oh my god. But I think from now on, I'm going to make it, I'm going to put this on my to-do list to go to at least one major show at Point of the Bluff a year. Last year I went to see Trace Atkins. This year I saw the Marshall Tucker Band. Next year, who knows? Although I do need to go to the Point of the Bluff just to go to like try tastings and stuff. I need to do that at some point. That has to be something I need to do. Because the Point of the Bluff is a very beautiful place. It is. I mean, I'll tell you what. No kidding. This sounds crazy, but if I was ever getting married, that might not be a bad place to have the reception. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do weddings. I mean, that venue's big enough to do weddings. Possibly big weddings. So, we'll see. We'll have to, play it by ear. But, I got enough goofing around now. Marshall Tucker Band was amazing. Let's get to this week's One Piece manga chapter. Which, let's see, what am I thinking? I have the shortcut right here. Okay, ooh. I forgot they had a really good cover spread for, because, believe it or not, hold on. Yeah. Today is actually One Piece's birthday. 27 years ago today, One Piece actually came out, and so the cover spread is, it's quite scandalous. Guess I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna do the URL for this. But anyway, so One Piece chapter 1121. The upheaval of an era. Okay, so Saturn is attacking the giant ship. Okay, Luffy's warning people don't touch, Saturn's giant poisonous spider legs because they're poisonous. Luffy's encouraging Vine to keep fighting in her dear fifth form, her ninja form, okay. Ooh, more of the message. One day the memories of the Void Century will be recalled. And mark my words, that day is coming. The sinking of the world's confidence was a man-made disaster brought about by weapons. Weapons which by someone's design still exist today. And you get, and I love that they mention the weapons, because we see Vivi, we see Shirahoshi, and we see the people of Skypiea, which makes sense because, Vivi, Alabasta, that's where the opponent good for Pluton was, one of the weapons. Shirahoshi herself is the weapon Poseidon, and Uranus has to do with the sky, which, the people of Skypiea. Not that the people of Skypiea have to do with Uranus, but, the correlation is there. Okay. The machinations of history and fate seem to insist upon the obliteration of those last descendants of rare species. Here we see Bartholomew Kuma, because he's a buccaneer. Ooh, it's Marco. With a flashback of Whitebeard talking about the Lunarians. Which, speaking of the Lunarians, there's King. Right here. King is a Lunarian. And Pudding of the Three-Eyed Tribe. Charlotte Pudding of the Three-Eyed Tribe. She's one of those rare races. Oh yeah, the world government did have a mass genocide of anyone who was affiliated with Joy Boy, didn't they? Oh boy. Okay, here's Bonnie. Bonnie's about to fight Saturn. I love her dialogue here. If there's one score I have to settle, it's with you. I love that Luffy is encouraging Bonnie still, even now. Okay. Oh, something's about to happen. Something bad is about to happen to Saturn. Good. We don't like Saturn. Because it's just, like, of course we go back to Kuma's flashback of all those times that Saturn harassed Kuma. Like, your only options are slavery and death. History itself chose them for you. Like, oh. You tell him, Bonnie. Bonnie's like, I wish we could have lived together as a family. There are times where I wanted to die if I had to be alone. But I won't, I'm going to live. Yes! I love that. That's awesome. Because they wanted me to be alive. And then, in all the interim, like, there's flashbacks of what Saturn wound up doing to, again, there was Saturn harassing Kuma, and Saturn also experimented on her mother, Ginny. Oh man, I can't wait to see what happens next. Oh yes. Okay, more of the message. If the worst should come to pass, I want you all to take care of yourselves. No matter what should happen, I believe in the intelligence of mankind. I believe in science. It's breaking up. It says, Roger died 25 years ago. Whitebeard died 2 years ago. But all these legends was merely But the fall of these legends was merely a prologue of a new era. And Bonnie has a liberation Nika punch. I like that. But in the background, Luffy is also attacking Saturn too. This is just incredibly satisfying to watch. This is absolutely satisfying to watch, man. Wow, Saturn is just getting blown away, possibly into the sea. Okay. More of the message. And now, these people who refuse to buckle under any and all suppression. Okay. Bonnie is like kind of happy crying. The Giants are cheering. Kuma's like, good job, Bonnie. Or actually, it's looking at a picture of Kuma, which is awesome. Which reminds me, there was a picture of Kuma earlier. Where is it? Here it is. It's the image of when Kuma was talking to Vegapunk about the fact he's a buccaneer and what makes his blood different from other people's. Okay. Oh, the sun is falling too. Meaning they're... Holy cow, things are actually starting to look up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so back to the message. Now, these people refuse to buckle under any and all suppression, who are the closest to the truth, ironically enough. Then again, perhaps it was Roger who sent them there. Oh, sorry. They're the one... Okay. These people refuse to buckle under any and all suppression. They are the ones who are closest to the truth, ironically enough. Then again, perhaps it was Roger who sent them there. Okay, Roger flashback. Israeli. I presume those pirates are from Hashinosu. Yeah, they are. Red-haired Force Shanks. The Red Force, so that's Shanks's ship. Crosskill, there's Buggy's crew. Crocodile and Mihawk are sitting there. Marine HQ. Okay. The person who winds up with it may not be the one Joy Boy desired. There's no stopping the tide. The fate of the world now rests in the hands of the one who finds it. The person who lays claim to the One Piece. And there's this image of just so many big names. Luffy, Shanks, Blackbeard, Buggy, Sakazuki, Dragon, Emu, Sabo, Kuzan, Figurlin Garland, Kobe, apparently some mysterious man. But that's it. That's the end of the chapter. I mean, listen, from the very beginning of this series, even before any One Piece fan realized just how big this whole story would be, we all knew that Luffy was going to make it. We all knew that Luffy was going to find the One Piece. And I still personally do believe it's going to happen. But now, this is the first time since I've ever read One Piece where I genuinely see a road to that finish line. And while it's reachable, it's not going to come without any opposition. The images on this last page of this chapter, the big names you see on these 2 pages, right here, that is the opposition. It all depends on whose side. And where the story goes from here. Happy birthday, One Piece. I hope you all like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. Hopefully, have a wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, I'm always be here to let you know you're back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.